Where we dropping, boys? Huh? Where we drop? Tilted Towers? Yeah, you know what's up. Don't forget to thank the bus driver. Hey! All right, Epic Gamers, I need your help. We need to find a golden scar in order to win the game. What I need you to do is go find your mom's credit card and put her information down in the comments section below, including the expiration date and the 3 wacky numbers on the back. Looks like we're almost there and we got company. Be swift, gamers.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, your credit card information worked. We found a golden chest. And a golden scar. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Bubba's Epic Nerf review video. If you're new here, don't forget to hack, slash, and smash that subscribe button. And if you're a long time viewer, you know, my guys, I love you. Don't forget to like this video, give it a little bing right there. If we can get this video up to 20,000 likes, I'm gonna be giving away some hot and spicy V-Bucks at the end of this video. That's right, free V-Bucks for your Fortnite account. And as always, ring-a-ding-ding-dong that notification bell so you always stay up to date. But before we get into this epic, incredible, mesmerizing Fortnite scar review, gotta tell you about some awesome new merch I got down in the description, guys. Like the Lost or Die t-shirt and the No, I'm Bubba's Biggest Fan hat. That's right, down in the description box right there. You can get it, have your mom buy it. And remember, the more merch you buy, the more I love you. So let's get to it. All right. Enough of the memery. Let's get to the actual video. In this video, we are checking out the Fortnite Nerf collaboration ARL Scar. Golden Scar? I don't play enough Fortnite to actually know, but I'm gonna call this the Golden Scar because, well, it's a gold yellow color. So we're gonna be going over what you get in the box, how it feels, how it fires, all that stuff. And starting with the box, you know, it's a regular Nerf box. You got Nerf up at the top. It says Fortnite because it's a collaboration. You have the ARL. You got the big old scar. And if the image is anything to go off of, this thing is going to be massive. But you got some Fortnite dudes down here. You got the bus. You got a little guy skydiving over here. And it comes with 20 darts. And it is also a motorized dart blaster, meaning it runs on flywheels and batteries. And you are going to need 4 of them, 4 AA's, to run this blaster. Think of it as a modulus or a stripe because that's really what it is. On the back, it has some details going over some stuff. And the SPL and the TS, the silenced pistol and shotgun that you can also get from the Fortnite Nerf collaboration. Let's open this bad boy up. Got this sweet knife off of AliExpress. We're gonna use this sweet knife to open up the box. Cuts like butter, let me tell you. Excellent quality knife I have here. So when we open up the box, this is what you get. Inside the box, you get a funky looking magazine that holds 10 rounds, which is not a lot. Get 20 darts that are a cool blue-purple, I'm guessing to mimic the shots from the game. So they made some cool custom darts to go with the scar. I don't know if they made them the same for the other Fortnite blasters, but the big shotgun one uses megas, so I don't know if it has the same sort of color scheme for the silenced pistol. You get your instructional booklet, which has all the information needed to operate this thing. Fancy. And of course you get the scar itself. So with the mag in the scar, kind of guessing you could guess this from the video game model, this thing is very chunky. It's skinny, it's very thin, but it's very big. This thing is rather large, but let's go over it. On the back here you have a non-movable, collapsible, expandable, whatever you want to call it. It is a stock that does not move and it is very short. Compared to the rest of the blaster, this thing is very tiny. You have some flip-up sights which go all the way forward and back. There's no real stopping point like with the Rapid Strike or other blasters that usually have the flip-up sights. These things have a whole range of motion. I'm not entirely sure why, but front and back, they just, I mean, does that make it, I don't know. Anyways, so these are movable, not that they're actually really gonna do much, just there for aesthetics, but if you wanna be really sniperly, I guess you could try and use them. You have a big old tack rail right up here with one little stopper. So really one accessory, because there is the little block right about halfway, but it is rather large, so you could cut that down and add more things to it. On the front, you got a big muzzle, does not come off. It is not attachment compatible, so you just got a big old muzzle there. On this side, you have your jam door, which just slides open and close, and you can see into the mag area with the pusher. Very easily accessible. And you have your grip, which is, for Nerf, comically small. I would say this is more along Busby's line of grip sizes because not a lot of room for my hand. My hand is large, but ooh, there's not a lot of room on this thing. The way you fire it, just like with any other flywheel blaster, is you have a rev trigger right here. So you hold that down, it winds up a little slowly, but nothing too off for a stock blaster. And then with the mag inserted, because you cannot pull the trigger or the flywheels just won't go without the mag inserted, you pull the trigger. And that trigger pull is very, very smooth. Feels like butter. Same type of butter color that this blaster is. Very smooth. Feels great, think you're gonna like it. And in front of the trigger, right here, you have the mag release, which you can do anytime. And the mag, like I said, is 10 rounds, which is not a lot for the size of this thing, just like the rest of this blaster. Very, very large. But that goes with just the aesthetics of the Fortnite stuff, so if they made it longer, it would just look kind of weird coming off of this thing. Like, can you imagine that just coming way off? Because yeah, it would look ridiculous. And to run and power the whole thing up at the front, you have your battery tray right here, which takes 4 AA. So you just unscrew that, you pop them in, you screw it back on, and you are ready to go. And all over the blaster, you have these battle marks and little bits of scar accessories like the select switch right here, which doesn't do anything, but you have some little bits and bobs of what I'm guessing would be on an actual scar. Over here you have those bits, but yeah, lots of markings, you know, show that, oh, it's been used and it's been through combat. So if you're looking to really spice this up with some, you know, some paint job and whatnot, you already have your scars pre-made, so you don't have to do that. And I think adding some nice weathering effects and rusting effects, really gonna amp this thing up. So that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, and big old Fortnite at the front, as if it was not obvious where this thing came from. Overall, for the aesthetics of Fortnite, this thing really gets it. For the aesthetics of anything else, I think it's really kind of ugly. But looks aside, let's see how this thing shoots. The performance of this blaster is what you can kind of expect with an off-the-shelf Nerf flywheel blaster. Using the 20 darts that came in the package, I got an average of 60.76, a high of 67.31, and a low of 55.31 feet per second. This means that if you're in your backyard about 45 feet away from your camera, shooting the blaster straight, the darts really aren't gonna go too far. So you're gonna have to tilt your blaster up just a little bit in order to arc the darts to where you want them to go. Before I get into the conclusion of this video, there are some people I would like to thank, starting with the people who made this video what it is. We have Cyber Warrior 22 who helped write the very meme-tastic script. We have Neil Butler who provided this wonderful filming location, the green screen, and that buttery smooth 4K to make this video look absolutely ridiculous and better than anything I could possibly do. And we have Oracle Fish who provided all of the Fortnite footage because I do not want to make an Epic account. So thanks to all of them, and thanks to my Patreon supporters. At the $10 level, we have Taybeck, Jorge Verdine, Biggs NZ, Ollie No, Scott Tomlin, and Foam Blast. At the $20 level, we have Ryan Cho, and a newcomer at the $50 level, whoa, we have Gypsy Stormcloud. Holy cow, thanks to these people for going a little bit of an extra step outside of just watching some annoying YouTube ads and providing to this channel through the Patreon platform. If you would like to go a little extra step over watching some YouTube ads, there's always a link down in the description where you can go check out my Patreon page. A big thank you to all these people. Let's get into the conclusion of the Fortnite scar. There's the paper I'm reading off of. So the collaboration of Nerf and Fortnite has brought us a few blasters, including the Scar, as, well, duh, we're doing a video on it. This thing is a very chunky, clunky blaster. Yes, it is skinny, but man, it takes up a lot of space. And really, it's just kind of ugly. Like, I know it's based on the model from the game, but in real life, this thing just does not look that great compared to the stuff like the Rapid Strike or the Modulus or even the Raven. There are a lot of great looking blasters out there. This isn't really one of them. I mean, I don't know what to say. On top of it, not looking that great, it's okay comfort-wise, but this grip is small. The stock is super dinky. Other than that, performance, it's just a stock flywheeler. On top of that, we have the price tag. This thing comes in at $45 to $50, which is, I get that there's branding on it. I get that it's Fortnite and you're gonna pay top dollar for that branding deal, but it is very expensive. I know the Modulus was also around the same price when it first came out, but you got stuff. It was a modular platform. Like, you could put stuff on it, you could take stuff off, you could make it more customized to how you do things. This is just a single blaster. It doesn't have any sort of attachments to the front. It is what it is, and it's a Strife. It's a reshelled Strife or Modulus, and for the price, I do not think it's worth it unless you are a Fortnite fan and you want to get some Fortnite merchandise that also goes into, you know, you like nerfing as well, so you want to get both in the same sort of thing. Wait for it to go on sale, even if you are a Fortnite fan. It's just not that great. But if there are some pluses, let's talk about modding to this thing, because there are some pluses with that. Well, number one, this battery tray area, basically all this right here is empty, so if you want to put a LiPo into it, boom, tons of space. And there are some whispers that it will use a Modulus cage pretty well, and there might be space for a dual Modulus cage or Strife-y cage to go on there. So if you want to bump up the performance of this, it's going to be pretty darn easy. Other than that, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, but I don't play Fortnite, so it's really not up to me. If you are interested in getting the Fortnite scarf for yourself or for someone else, I'll have a link in the description to where you can pick one up. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this awful, terrible excuse for a video. And as always, have a great day wherever you are. We're just gonna... This knife sure is sharp. Don't cut yourself. Enough of the memery, he says, as he pulls out a spoon.
That wasn't even washed.
There we go. No!